Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. I guess we're Chaos and Cats now.
How could we not be?
We had a name change right before starting this, so welcome to Chaos and Cats, I guess. This is like probably episode 3 or 4 by now, so
Yes.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, each episode, people get forced into cat information.
Listen,
so
there's
what we're calling
no
it now.
order, there's no organization to this podcast. That's the point. I'm here to drive Laura mad with the lack of organization and preparedness that she is allowed to bring to the table.
It's working.
It is working, and that's all that matters. I, the tormentor, am Kaylie.
I, the tormentee, is Laura, as you have heard.
Oh yes, and speaking of cats, there's a cat in her lap, and
like,
that is sweet.
Purring?
Henry. Oh! I got a little purr. I got like a little purr.
He's got very like breathy purrs and meows, so it's not very loud all the time.
If Rudo comes by and I can coax her up, we can get some real good purring ASMR from her. She's got a loud purr. She's a loud purr. Oh my goodness. But it has been a minute since we have sat and talked. God, I don't even know. Like a month at least.
We plan for it each week, but then shit be crazy.
It should be crazy. Should be happening. And thankfully, we're through the holidays. So hopefully shit won't be as crazy for a minute.
That would be very nice. Yes, I would agree.
Be quite nice. Yes. So, how have you been, Laura? Haven't seen you, haven't talked to you.
I know. I feel like it's just been go, 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 because obviously the holidays, which were fun, always good. My brother stayed here with us for like a month and a half, which was nice. And then it's just kind of like back to work stuff, which is honestly kind of fun. I'm digging my job. And Mark, I just got to give an update. I did officially finish Mark and I's chore charts.
Oh, yay!
Okay, since I laminated them, I couldn't find anything to glue the laminated chore.
I want you guys to know,
laminated chart.
She started these chore charts like, oh my god.
Like
a year
ago.
I'm sorry, like a month or two. I'm sorry, I was about to be like, for some reason a year came out, but yes, it was like what, 2-3 months ago at this point that like you started those.
I've tried so many strong glues, like Gorilla glues and whatever glues, and glues that are specifically supposed to stick plastic to plastic, and it doesn't fucking matter, it just rips up anyways. So I got angry one day and just started stapling the shit to the shit, and I was like, fuck this. So you can tell there's staples in them, but I don't give a fuck. They're working for us.
That's fucking fantastic. That's fucking fantastic. Just took a bunch. I just got mad one day and just started stapling a bunch of shit. Oh god. Oh, that's hilarious. Fucking fantastic.
I was like, I know these aren't as pretty as they were supposed to be. Sorry, Marcus, but we've been using them for the past week or two, and they've been keeping us in line with our chores, so it's been nice.
That's good.
Yes.
Good. But
so that's my exciting news.
Out. I know, right? Exciting news.
Oh, wow.
I finished our chore chart. Yay!
Yay! I put them on the fridge too, and Mark looks at them. He goes, I'm excited to use them, but it looks like we're kindergartners. I go, we kind of are, so it's fine.
Listen. Even adults need help with keeping shit organized and keeping up with shit. It's okay to have a chore
Absolutely.
chart for yourselves. It's okay. That's perfectly fine. That's honestly what Nick and I should do. We should make a little chore chart. You should send me a picture of what your chore chart looks like so I can copy your homework and make one for us, for each of us.
Sounds good. Canva's the place to go. Truly, honestly.
Well, who knows? We can try again. Who knows? True, I did forget we did try a chore chart. I'm very bad at double checking chore charts, but who knows?
It's funny that you're like, oh, I forgot that we did a chore chart because I forgot that to check the chore chart. So.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, Kaylie.
Yep.
That's why we put them right on our refrigerators.
Yeah, we had a big whiteboard.
Yeah, we've tried that too.
Yeah. It didn't work out very well.
No, the whiteboard was too much. Too much erasing and putting stuff in when this is just a quick Velcro thing. Ah, Henry, stop it.
Get her, Henry, get her.
He's getting comfy, but he likes to... So.
Mm-hmm. That's his way of showing you he's nice and relaxed. Purple.
I feel like nails out means not relaxed.
You did want some? Well, we just smoked not too long ago. You didn't want any more. I didn't pass the joint.
How rude
of
you.
I broke stoner etiquette. How dare I?
As she gets out an entire blowtorch to light her joint.
We have the lighters in the bedroom because we always lose them out here. We use the blowtorch out here because, we also do like dabs and stuff, and it's a lot harder to lose this thing than it is the tiny little lighters. So we've just been using this as our lighter out here. It does the job. The job.
I'm glad it does. It seems like it's working for him.
Exactly. It is. It's working for him. Don't worry. You see my little snaky snake?
Your little snake. I do. Now that you moved it, I can see his giant orange tongue. Or is it red?
It's red, but in the camera it's orange because the lighting in this room is very bright because all of the walls are white. So it's very reflective and bright, and this camera on this computer, I can't go in and adjust the settings properly to make it not so whitewashed. So
I don't blame you. My computer, my camera is terrible. I'm just lucky enough to be able to steal my work computer for these things.
Right, I was gonna say, yeah, no, I spent a lot of money on my computers. Yeah.
But your computer, I feel like, did you say you got for gaming though?
Yeah, I got it specifically to be able to handle gaming and shit.
So I feel like obviously
you need a good computer for a lot of if you want to have a lot of games on your computer.
Oh yeah.
And
Mark. Oh yeah.
And I wanted a laptop so that it was easily portable. Like if we go somewhere or something and we want to take it with us, we can still have access to games or something, or just entertainment of some sorts or something. And it's just nice to be able to just pack it up and take it with us. And it's nice to just be able to pull it out and use it on the couch and not have to go to another room and use a desk.
Yeah, you can be in a lot more comfortable positions and not just have to be.
Exactly. I've got a little lap thing for it and everything, so quite nice.
That's good. What is your exciting news for this past month? Because
all I really have for you is that I rearranged the living room.
That sounds good to me. We
did not take before and after pictures, which I'm kicking myself for because I should have. Because I did a real good job on this living room.
I don't doubt it.
It's a slightly messy because there's clothes all over the floor right now. But I just wanted to we've had our living room set up the same way for the past I don't know, we're going on our fourth year. Year here, right? Year number 4 here. So it's been set up the exact same way since we've lived here. The only thing that changed at one point was our couch, and it's still been set up the same way. So I was like, I'm ready for a change. And I also didn't fully care for the way it was set up because, like, as soon as you walk into the living room, it was like our couch was right there. So I wanted to kind of like change the feng shui of it, if you will. But it flows a lot better and it's a lot nicer. It's also like I put us closer to the TV as well because like our TV, we were very far away from it. And it feels nicer to have it a little bit closer and stuff.
Absolutely. That sounds awesome.
So basically, I wanted to get our couch away from the 4 windows.
I was wondering that too.
Cold.
It's so cold, yes.
So like that was my other thinking is I wanted to get us away from the 4 windows. So we have the 2 windows behind us. There's just one right here, and then there's another right there. So we just have the 2 windows behind us now. Which I've noticed a bit of a difference. It's still cold in this living room, but I've noticed a bit of a difference. And then we put the cat tree over in front of the 4 windows. So
I bet they love that.
Oh yeah, like all the blinds are up, but the curtains are closed, but they can easily like pop their head through the curtain.
Exactly.
So, that's all good and stuff. And we're also closer to our fish tank too, with our fish tank is like right next to us. But yeah, no, that's about really all I have that's exciting, I guess. And different. But welcome to the world of adulthood of where things that are exciting is like I rearranged my living room.
I got new spoons!
Hey.
Kaylie, look at these spoons. I got 6 of them. They were only $75.
Only $75.
He's kidding on that part.
You say that, but remember my last purchase of my black
The
ones?
spoons you bought were from the Dollar Tree, and they were like $1.
No, I'm talking about my Mercer
Oh,
ones.
that was like your 1 spoon. Yes.
Your 1 spoon.
I'm sorry, no, it was 3. It was like 3 spoons.
It was $90 though.
For like...
And some tweezers.
His mom bought them for him, by the way.
But this is
what
what
your mom
it is
bought
to
them.
be a chef. I would never...
know. Either way, he
that.
bought some fancy tasting spoons a while back. I know he got some... I know his mom bought a couple for him. But... Because she also bought a couple for herself. And, yeah... But they were very expensive spoons.
These are a hot commodity then, if both of them are buying them.
Yeah, it's a chef thing.
Is she a chef?
God, no, she's not a chef. I love her to death, but my
So she
mother-in-law
wishes she was a chef, so
No.
she had to buy some.
That woman is a danger to herself with a knife, and I mean that literally because she cut herself really badly one day with a knife and had to get stitches. Like, she sent a picture to the group text of like, look what I did, guys!
I would not want to see that, first of all. Thank you, though.
Like, just like, oh my god, okay, Mom.
What's her name?
Kelly.
Okay, I almost call her Donna, and I don't know why. It was just what was going to come out of my mouth.
It's actually funny, so my sister, her mother-in-law's name is also Kelly.
Interesting.
I have the nicer Kelly. She'll never hear this, and I don't care if she does, but I have the nicer Kelly.
There are always going to be a nicer Kelly, so...
This is true. There's always the nicer Kelly. There's always the nicer Kelly. This is very true. Very, very true. So
the tasting spoons and Kellys are very big hot commodities. Like
apparently. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why his parents bought them for him, is because they were expensive spoons. So,
Life of... How old are we? How old are you? Are we the same age? 26? 27?
Yeah, my birthday's in like a couple of weeks. No, not even a couple of weeks, like a week and a half.
Holy crap!
No, it's a couple of weeks. It's 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks,
No.
and then I'm 27. The big 27, man.
See, I was just telling Mark this, that when I turned 25, it wasn't didn't feel like that much of a difference for me.
No.
26, not much of a difference. 27, for whatever reason, I am I'm
Yeah.
so old.
I don't know what it is about, like, I didn't care about 25 and 26, like, at all, but, like, for
No,
some reason, like, 27, I'm just like, but I feel like it's because it's, like,
I'm
we're
officially
literally, like,
mid-20s.
we're, like, you cannot, no, we're, like, late 20s officially, like, we're,
That-
like, mid to late 20s.
I'm gonna
We're,
puke.
like, officially in our mid to late 20s. Like, there's no denying it. Like, there's, like, it officially is not able to be denied. And, like, I think it's so funny when people look at me and they're like, oh, well, you're still so young. I'm like, okay, like, shut up, because I know you went through the same thing when you were getting closer to 30 of, like, you know, feeling certain ways.
I
It's like,
would never go back.
It's not that I, like, hate the fact that I'm getting older. It's just, like, the reality of the fact that I've been alive for, like, 3 decades. Oh, God.
The doom of death is coming closer, and that makes me just panic.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it's 60 years away, panic.
It just makes you really start to think about what you have and haven't done yet in your life, too. Like, it just really makes you start to look at certain perspectives. And yeah, like, I'm still young. I still have a lot of time ahead of me. Like, that's right. But it's still, like, the part of looking at, like, where you're at and being like, God damn.
I still feel like I'm like 14 on the inside, so the fact that I am a grown-ass woman with a house and animals and a long-term relationship, it's like a whole job that could be a career. No.
I'm basically in a career.
Yeah, for sure. And you're a boss-ass bitch at your career, too.
Yeah, I do my best, but it's not forever. Hopefully. I like it. It works. It does the job. It's not a terrible job, but it's definitely not my forever.
Yeah.
I have been considering doing schooling to get my esthetician's license.
That would be so
doing
cool.
Like brows and like lashes and stuff like that. You know, going into that realm.
I can see that. Yeah.
Maybe delving into the realm of permanent makeup, but we'll see. Because you do have to have at least an esthetician's or cosmetologist license, I think, to do that. I don't know if I want to delve into that realm, but ability. But yeah, I've been considering doing it. I think it would be a nice change of pace, and I think I'd enjoy it a lot more.
Absolutely.
Be a lot more fulfilling at the end of the day to have someone walk out feeling happy and good about themselves.
Yeah. It's definitely more up your route, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Just kind of who you are.
And I just want to be in a more creative field than where I'm at.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't blame you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I've been talking with my coworkers about, we all want to obviously do other things in the realm of like social work or being a therapist or something, but like everybody's like, oh, we're gonna go back to school, and I'm like, gross. I know that's what I have to do to get there, but I don't want to fucking go back to school. I don't want that time and energy commitment and that money. Oh,
that's where I've been at with it too, is like, it's the time, the energy, the money, the commitment to the school, which is part of the reason why I'd rather go for my esthetician's license, is it's a lot less hours. First of all, which means it's going to be a lot cheaper because it's less hours, so I have to go for a lot less time. But it's still going to be expensive. But you know, it's something that is going to be more benefiting to me than like my cosmetology license, because I have no desire to do hair. I would rather do all the other stuff, so we're just gonna go for our esthetician's license. I'd rather get more into like the skincare focus, because I also love like skincare and taking care of my skin and stuff, and I've been trying to like get back into all of that. And I'm like, you know, what better way than to go and make money off of telling people how to take good care of their skin? You make good money with that shit.
You make good money, and you make people's like day, and you make them feel good.
You make people feel better about themselves. You help them to actually like fix problems that maybe like a regular doctor can't help them fix, because a regular doctor don't know shit about your skin, basically. Like, they're like, yeah, sure, you got acne. Here's some really like intense medicine that may or may not work for you.
Yeah, and if it does work for you, here's a slew of side effects that are gonna
Yeah,
come
and then
with
there's
it.
a slew of side effects if it does work for you. Exactly. So it's like I'd rather like learn ways to like take care of it and like learn how to make a career out of it rather than do something where I feel very drained at the end of the day because I'm so worried about hitting numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And stressing about if people are doing the things I've asked them to do or not, and like having to then pick up other people's slack and
or have
just,
that possible confrontation with someone.
exactly.
Like, that's just not fun.
Exactly. So,
there's gonna be like ups and downs to all jobs, but you need more ups than downs.
Exactly. And this just isn't something that's fulfilling to me, and I shouldn't feel the way I feel at the end of the day every day when I come home, like you should at least somewhat not feel, like you want to just not wake up tomorrow and go to work.
Yeah. I mean, when I
I don't want to work, but
totally different. Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure. No, I don't want to work, but like at least I'm enjoying the work I'm doing.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it's one of those things where like I used to wake up every morning having like a panic attack before going to work because I hated my job.
I remember you telling me about that when it was really rough for you with like especially even like your last job and like just you shouldn't feel such negative thoughts. There's a reason why I told Nick it's time to quit his job at his last job because he quit his job at the really nice restaurant because it was time. it was time to walk away, especially because he wanted to keep that relationship in a positive place, and it was not going to stay there if he stayed for much longer. So, but he's working part-time right now. He's at a place where he's happy. He's enjoying it for the most part right now. He's not in love with it, but he doesn't hate it,
Yes, exactly.
That's
a good step forward from hating it.
He's not miserable every single day.
Yes. Just occasionally.
Yeah, exactly. It's better to be occasionally miserable and rather than always miserable.
Yes, everybody's gonna feel the miserable, it just comes with life, but it shouldn't be a constant battle like that. So
exactly.
That's good.
So yeah, but
we're totally not a health and life coach podcast now. No way. Self-care, battling with like burnout. Oh my god.
No way. We don't still have health and life coach tendencies. Absolutely not. We don't still push these things. No way. Absolutely not.
That's so funny.
No, we've mentioned it a couple of times. And eventually one day we'll tell you more about it. But we did have another podcast.
Yes.
We took a break from that one.
I looked at the stats the other day. In December, they were lower, but since the new year came around, January's looking a little, hey girl, so.
I know. I think it's funny that the podcast is still actually, like, doing pretty decent.
I know. When we haven't done shit.
We should probably make a post eventually.
Probably.
Though I'm sure many people have kind of gotten the hint at this point since there hasn't been an episode in, like, 6 months.
A year? Yeah, something like that.
It's been like almost a full year, but it's probably been closer to like 6 or 7 months, I'd say, since we stopped, but that's okay. Eventually we'll make a post about it.
For sure.
Not worried about it.
No, it is what it is,
Exactly.
I'm glad that we're here, though.
Exactly. This is less stressful because I don't feel as bad when you or I have to cancel or reschedule and feel like, hey, can't do it today because of XYZ reason, or like, I'm just straight up not feeling it right now. Like, I don't have to feel as bad. I know you don't feel as bad because it's not as stressful for us. because we're taking our time with this one, with putting it together and getting it up. Like, tomorrow I plan to sit down and do some more stuff, you know, to get this whole thing ready for launching. Gonna edit some of those episodes together, all the first few episodes, and get them all finished up so we can, you know, get things rolling. But I know we're, like, not in a rush to put it together, and that's why it's, like, been nice. Just sit down and chat and be like, yep, once we have a few more episodes, we'll start posting it, so that way, like, there's at least a few there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like one of those things where I feel better about it, but it's still challenging me.
Oh yes, I know, but the part that's
own...
challenging you is different from what the other podcast was challenging you in, I feel like.
Yes.
Because the other podcast, it was stressful because of the research and the making sure shit was correct and accurate, and, you know, making sure we're being PC, basically.
Yeah,
you know, like
ways.
Basically making sure that we're not really offending anybody as best as possible, but also talking about topics that were pretty controversial topics.
We got so controversial. We were just, like, all of a sudden just so angry from the gate, honestly. It was,
oh my
like,
god, seriously.
Fuck shit up. We're totally health and life coach, but fuck you all at the same time. We still are that, so I think that was
exactly
kind of that energy, because that's just us.
But yeah, I mean, exactly, that's just who we are, I feel like. So, like, that's just, like, we were just like, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna just go right out the gate with it. But now, with this one, it's stressful in a different way, because I give you no structure, and I refuse to let you have structure to this podcast, because the idea is for you to be less stressed about this podcast, but you get more stressed from the fact that you're like, okay, what are we talking about next week? What are we going to be talking about the next time we get together? Like, what's the topic going to be? And I look at you and I'm like, there is no topic, Laura. It's whatever you want to talk about. It's like, what do you mean, Laura? I told you, you're not going to tell me what it is. You're just going to find something and you're going to show up to the next recording and you're going to tell me about what you found.
Bring it right back.
So Laura is very much a type A personality in a lot of ways.
A lot of anxiety. It's just how I've learned to cope, y'all. That and years of working with children and instilling, like, all of these type A type stuff on them to kind of give them their own structure.
And so then there's me, who has ADHD and forgets everything. So I'm like, nah, bitch, let's just figure it out as we go when it comes to topics. Let's just talk and have fun. And just, like, if you see a cool or a weird article and you're like, you know what? We're going to talk about fun, random articles we found. Or we're going to talk about this specific topic. Or if you just want to tell me a story, you can tell me a story. Like, that's fine. But I don't want to know about it until the day of.
Oh,
and that torments my poor little Laura.
Yes, but it's also way less stressful and
exactly.
It's like gives me anxiety, but not nearly as much as, like,
I was gonna say it is not what
so.
The other podcast gave you, because you didn't have to worry about if we said something and completely offended or got something wrong. And so
I already in one of our first episodes, I be shitting on literally everyone, and you're over here like and I'm like, I told you I don't give a fuck on this podcast. It's supposed to be a joke, all right? So therefore it might be a little offensive. You just sometimes deal with it. And then I shit on myself to make everybody feel a little bit better. So
yeah, exactly. Good. Listen, don't take anything we say seriously. It's
like I watched this podcast that does very similar things, and they are like so brilliant, but somehow so stupid all at the same time. And I like to think that's us.
That's us. I feel like that's us.
I don't know what to tell you.
We have these moments of being so brilliant, but so stupid at the same time.
Yeah, so it's like we're gonna give you
actually dumb.
Kind of.
It's dishwasher Jedi advice. That's a thing in kitchens.
Dishwasher Jedi advice.
Those older dishwashers that all they fucking do is dishwash their entire life, like 50-year-olds. They're so wise, but they're so dumb. The way they say it is just so compelling. You can't help it, but then you stop and you think about it, and you're like, "No, you're insane."
How can I even trust a word that's coming out of your mouth?
Oh god, that's great. That's fucking fantastic. Oh gosh. Yeah,
I love
no.
that. We just got compared to a 50-year-old dishwasher.
We did just get compared to 50-year-old dishwashers. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's the philosophy. Your philosophy is akin to it.
Oh god. That's
so
great.
Funny. I love that.
That's fantastic.
So that's basically who we are.
In a nutshell.
Prepared.
Fucking.
Like,
There's a reason.
Some like aha moments, and then we're gonna also be like, what the fuck did you just say? That's not true.
Literally. No, literally, yes. And there's a reason why this podcast is, well, now named, apparently, Chaos and Cats. It was Chaos and Chaos a few episodes ago, but now it's Chaos and Cats. So, and that's more fitting. That's more fitting for us, because we're almost always at some point going to start talking about our cats.
I fucking love them, okay? I can't help it.
Babies.
Especially since Nala died. I know. Become like so invested
you
in
also
them.
just lost one of your fur babies, so like now your two remaining ones, it's like those are your babies now. It's like those are your, like, they're gonna be getting the full brunt of your love and affection, especially after losing Nala, who you've had for a while and who was like your first baby basically, you know. So like that's a lot.
Sure. And honestly, dogs are just a lot harder to take care of. They take a lot more maintenance.
Yes,
so
dogs take a lot more.
Their love, you know, because I had to do so much for her, especially as she got older. So now it's like also freed up a lot of that.
I was gonna say, like, now that you don't have to focus so much on knowledge, because taking care of a dog is a lot more. You have to take them outside. They need a lot more attention, a lot more energy release sometimes. I mean, cats still need a lot of energy release, but in different ways. Like, you don't need to take them out to kind of, like, get out a lot of their energy. And, you know, like, there's just it's just very different. And it's hard to lose them because it is a different kind of a bond. Sometimes, I feel like. But now, you just have two cats. So they're getting all your love and affection now. And, there's a lot of it now.
They love it and hate it all at the same time.
Oh yeah. My cats love and hate the amount of love that they get from me.
Yes. And now when my dad comes over, because he used to, like, I mean, he would sometimes bring like cat treats, but Nala was always just more interactive, so he would mostly just bring like dog stuff. But now he comes over and he brings like catnip toys. So every time my dad comes over now, Henry just sprints out.
He's like, "Oh, Grandpa's here. Grandpa's got the goods. Let's go."
Well, it's like Charlie could care less about catnip, but Henry is like
Henry's
addict.
Henry's a fiend.
He's got some substance use issues, and I think he might need to.
Yeah. It's okay. Our cats are fiends when it comes to the nip as well, so it's okay.
The nip.
No, to the nip.
I could have taken that a few different ways, because
Not-
at first I was thinking drink nip and then nipple.
The nipple, not nips. The nip. The cat nip. The nip.
I'm gonna start referencing it and I'm gonna give my dad zero context.
Exactly, it's the nip. Like, he is Henry's provider for the nip. Grandpa be coming through with the goods, especially now that the dog's out of the way. Henry gets the full affections of Grandpa, and Grandpa be coming by with the nip. I'm not surprised that he bolts for the door when Grandpa comes by. It's like, hello. What do you got for me today?
All right.
What do you got for me today? Is it in like a stuffed bird? What do you got? What is
What
it?
is it? I need to be spoiled because that is the expectation you've given me now. So
Exactly. Now he expects it.
so freaking funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. All right.
And that's
well,
why we are Chaos and Cats.
right. Exactly. We are back to. It's purely chaotic energy and talking about cats at some point. And honestly, at some point, you're bound to hear temper tantrums in the background as well. Yes. Like, at some point along the line in this podcast, there will be temper tantrums in the backgrounds.
I just know not to shut my office door anymore, because the second I shut it,
doors aren't the only doors that are shut in this house are like the closet doors, because we have storage in our small closets, because our spare bedroom is our closet, so all the little closets are storage. So So
they don't meow at your doors relentlessly.
We don't close other doors. When you close other doors, they yell.
Yes, me too.
The only time I close the bathroom door is when I'm taking a shower, and Ruda will sit right outside. And she will start meowing eventually. If I'm in there for a while, she'll eventually start meowing. And there are times where I just open the door and she'll pop in and she'll sit on the toilet until I get done.
Oh, that's cute.
She's pretty adorable.
I thought you were going to say you only shut the door when you go to the bathroom to take a shit. I got kind of disappointed that you should shower.
No. Oh, no. She hops right up on my lap.
Oh, good.
And sleeps on my lap when I'm taking a shit.
Nice. This is.
If I'm on the toilet for too long and she's like looking for attention, she'll just come waltzing in, and she just hops right up on my lap and lays down. She's like, all right, I'm gonna snooze here while you do that. And I'm like, all right, I guess this is happening.
Yeah, I don't think that would fly. I think the
weird.
cat would
Nick
be
is very weirded out by it.
Especially, just pushed off me.
Nick's not into it. Either. And I just kind of gave up. I don't know. She's been doing it ever since she was a kitten, and she's very attached to me, so she doesn't do it all the time, but there are occasions where she'll come by and she's just like, I'm getting on your lap, and I'm like,
okay.
Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. You just learn to... Some battles you just can't win.
No.
She wants my attention. She needs to be close to me. I'm like, whatever.
It really is. It's either the cat's way or no way.
Exactly. Well, Laura, you said you brought something to the table for us for some entertainment. So why don't you get that ready for us, and we'll see how this goes.
I do have it up, but I also want to say that I saw a video the other day of Jason Derulo singing opera, and it was the best thing ever. He's got a magnificent voice, and he decides to Jason Derulo it all the time. Apparently, he studied opera growing up and in school and stuff.
All right.
It was insane because he was on this game show or whatever where they like sing a song in a different genre. So it was back, I think.
Okay.
In a Broadway opera scene, and he was amazing. So I recommend you look that up at some point.
I will. Interesting. All right. I will have to look. I did not expect that. I did not expect you to be like, when you were like, Jason Derulo, I'm like, all right, where the fuck is she going with this? And then opera, I'm like, not what I expected. All right.
Brilliant voice.
I will have to listen to it. I'll check it out.
Everybody just do it.
For sure.
But yes, today we are playing Would You Rather, because Mark and I started playing it randomly last night, because Mark just looked up Would You Rather questions on his phone, and it was hilarious and fun, and so here we are.
Very curious.
So I am glad that it took us a month to get here, because otherwise I would have brought nothing.
It's okay. That's okay.
Would you rather have bad gas or always have a really dry mouth? I feel like I smoke so much that it's already in my dry mouth.
I was gonna say, I feel like I already deal with dry mouth quite often because of the fact that I smoke so much. So
I live off of gum and chapstick, so
like literally,
and gas that can get you into some situations.
I think I'm gonna stick with the dry mouth over the bad gas.
Yeah.
I already get gassy.
Don't we all know?
Shaking his head. I already get really gassy, especially if I eat like dairy. That shit's dangerous. So I think I'm gonna stick with the dry mouth, and we're not gonna make the gas any worse than it already gets.
If you ever need to sneak a fart, apparently the only reason that farts make noise is because the air flaps against your ass, not because of it coming up. You just gotta bend over and open up your ass cheeks. Well, it's been like a few years I've known this, but I've just recently decided to start talking about it because I think more people need to know, because everybody I've told, they're like, what? So I'm like, yeah, you should probably start trying that from now on. So put that scrunchie in the air and spread it.
Oh god. That's fucking hilarious. Oh god.
I didn't know that.
In the air and spread it. I want that on a t-shirt. I want that plastered on a t-shirt. Just put that scrunchie in the air and spread it.
And it doesn't even sound like what it's talking about, so I think you can get away with it probably wearing it anywhere.
You probably could get away with it. They don't know what you're talking about. They don't know you're talking about your ass cheek.
Your booty hole looks like a scrunchie. Sorry to break it to you. We're coming out with some hard truths today.
Oh god. Oh god, see? I want our first piece of merch to be that scrunchie in the air and spread it.
That's a gas tip number 1.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're right there.
Thank you for the life tip for if you're gassy.
And you're in a public setting, it might still sting.
Can you imagine someone in a public setting stands up, bends over, and just spreads their ass?
Stop. Literally, all you have to do is, drop your pen while you're sitting in his feet and be like, oops, and just make sure you're, tilting to the side to, open up your butt cheeks just enough. As you can tell, I've had some first-hand experience with this, so I know it works.
The not-so-subtle way to fucking rip ass. Oh, God.
No.
Oh god. So what's the next one?
Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. See, these are the conversations we were having last night, and I was like, "This is."
I'm gonna lose my fucking lashes from this shit.
I'm glad we're here for it.
Oh god.
The next one is: would you rather be a high school teacher or a clown?
Oh god, I'd rather be a clown, I think. I'd
like to say that they're probably about the same.
Actually, they're probably the same. High school teacher or clown? I want your opinion. Would you rather be a high school teacher or a clown? That's it. That's the question. Would you rather? Hot take.
Hot take number 1.
We feel they're kind of on an equal playing field.
Well, I'm deciding on which one is going to have the lesser repercussions for all the terrible things I can do in that position.
You could be an adult clown, like an adult-only clown. Like, you could be an adult party clown.
Oh my god.
That would
get
be
off on my massive
hilarious.
shoes.
You could get off on my massive shoes, he says.
Talk about
I love that. Yeah, you could be like an adult-only clown.
That would be so funny, honestly. I don't think anyone's really done that.
Alright. I'm gonna pick the clown route because fuck high schoolers. Fuck
It is
high
true.
Schoolers.
They're terrible.
terrify
I
me.
was thinking about all the fun
My
ways
Chemical
you could
Romance
mess
was
with
right.
them. It'd be so fun to mess with them.
That is true. It would be fun to mess with high schoolers.
But then, like, the terrible, like, what if you overstep?
Exactly. If you
Like, those
overstep one
Those
time.
repercussions are pretty steep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not like I care about.
I like where I just thought of the adult clown thing. Loophole. Adults only clown.
Well,
You
have
can
you
also
ever
have
been?
inappropriate parties.
Exactly. I was just about to say, have you ever been to one of the restaurants where they obviously serve you food, but the waiters or waitresses, servers, whatever, are like intentionally treating you like shit?
No, but I've heard about them. They're not
See, that's
around
what I
us,
feel like an
so-
adult clown would be, is just
Exactly.
shitting on everyone there, basically, and doing stupid shit. I'm here for it. I think
like
we
it.
should actually start doing that.
I'm into
We
it.
would dress up as like Harley Quinn inspired clowns and then just
Yes.
shit on people's life. Are you kidding me?
Fuck
I'm
yeah,
lighting
that'd
shit
be
on
fucking
fire.
fantastic. Be fantastic.
We're gonna get arrested within the week. It's alright.
Oh god, yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, no, we're
we
fine.
can't wear the big shoes though, because we gotta be able to run.
I can run in platforms.
No, I meant the like long ones.
Oh,
where
I'm not
they're, like,
wearing those big ass clown shoes. Hell fucking
Exactly.
no.
You can't do that shit. So or boots with some
All right.
that bad it.
All right, what's the next one? What else
would you
got
be-
for me?
Would you rather be forced to dance all day, every day, until you get a perfect score on Dancing with the Stars, or be forced to eat mashed potatoes until you get a perfect score on Beat the Chefs?
Mashed potatoes all day long. I love mashed potatoes. I'll eat mashed potatoes all day long.
See, the
Until-
thing is,
I'm fine with mashed potatoes.
I don't
Really
know
mashed
which
potatoes.
one I'm more likely to beat, Dancing with the Stars or Beat the Chefs, because those aren't my strong suits.
I'm more likely to probably beat the mashed potato one than the dancing one. I don't know if I could beat dancing.
I
with
don't
the
know if I
Stars.
can beat a chef.
Yeah, but if you make it enough times, you're eventually going to learn better ways to make. Wait, am I making or am I eating? Wait a second.
Well, you are forced to eat mashed potatoes until you get a perfect score on Beat the Chefs.
Okay. So you have to
Which I've
keep
never actually seen.
eating mashed
I-
potatoes until you make the best mashed potato or beat.
I don't
like
think
a
it's
chef.
a mashed.
You
I
don't
don't
have
think
to,
it's a
like,
mashed
make
potato
mashed
that you're
potato- you have to
making
beat
with
the
the chef,
chefs.
though. Right. I don't think it's always going to
Alright.
be a mashed potato that you're cooking, but you have to beat the chef with whatever you are cooking.
I think I could totally stand a chance against a chef because my husband is a chef. So, like, I've got a bit of experience on what the
This is
expectations are. And, like, I can cook. So, like, I think I'd be okay. I think I'd stand a chance and I'd eventually beat them. But I feel like it would take me longer to beat Dancing with the Stars. Do you see him doing his thumbs up, thumbs down? He was just doing... As I'm saying, like, I think I stand a chance against the chef, and he's like over here, like, and then, but Dancing with the Stars, I don't think I'd be able to do as quickly, and he's like this. Like, I feel like I'd be able to eventually do it, but, like, I feel like it would take me probably longer.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I feel like I'd rather dance all day and be able to eat whatever I want and learn how to dance because I
That's
think
fair.
that's really cool. Cooking is cool, don't get me wrong, but I already have to do that to survive. But dancing,
You know,
would just be fucking
I kind
fun.
of feel you on that one. I'm kind of with you there, where, like,
I'm forced to learn
rather-
how to dance. You got it. For
I'm
free?
forced to
Sounds
learn how to
fun.
dance, and then I can still eat whatever I want. I guess the
Yeah.
part that gets me is where I have to dance all day long, every day, and that's the part where I'm like, God, that sounds like a lot of fucking work, man.
That is a lot of work. I feel like that would be like an all day long work week, like 8 hours, you know.
Yeah, I bet
lunch
be getting
between.
paid good fucking money.
I agree. So that's where my route. What is your final choice? Oh.
I guess the dancing one.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with you on the dancing one. You got me with it.
Oh, let's go dance. Don't laugh at me though, because I've already got.
Don't worry. I will be terrible with you, so we'll be terrible together.
Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or toothpaste for the rest of your life? I can't do it without toothpaste. I am too anal about my teeth. I will just shave my fucking head.
I am gonna go with the shampoo, no shampoo, because I mean, with my hair type, I don't really need shampoo because I have very dry hair. It doesn't say I can't use conditioner, so you know, like they make cleansing conditioners. There are loopholes.
It is 2023. Get fucking with it.
But also, like, I really don't need the shampoo. Like, as long as I can put some moisture back in my hair, we're good. Like,
that's good. I
as long as I can put the moisture back
hair,
in.
So
I have very dry hair. Like, I have very dry hair, so dry hair, dry scalp. Your girl get bad dandruff sometimes when it gets real bad.
See, that's why I'm just gonna shave my head. Fucking whatever.
Yeah, like I've got really bad dandruff, and that's how I know when my scalp is in really bad shape. Is it gets worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like I'll always have dandruff. You can't cure dandruff. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
But you can keep it at bay, and that's just making sure your scalp is healthy. So you gotta take good care of that scalp. And I know it's not in good condition when I got lots of flakes and big chunks
coming off. Gross. Yeah.
So I can do without the shampoo. I'll be fine. I have dry hair. Toothpaste is a necessity. I'm not going without toothpaste for the rest of my life.
No. That freaks me out just thinking about it. As we both check the
As we both start like touching our teeth, like I don't know about that one.
I just think back to when they didn't have like that stuff, and it freaks me out.
Yeah, I already have a thing about losing my teeth, and
you had wooden teeth? Huh?
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Okay.
You want to talk about icks, Laura? Teeth things. Those are my icks. You want to talk about icks? We're gonna go back to the previous episode. Like, yeah, icks. Fucking teeth things. Those are my icks. Fucking I can't do anything with like. I
can give some leeway because I feel like I put so much effort into my teeth and they're still like a iffy. But there's some people that, whoa boy. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter?
I'm not fucking with time.
I also think all of it sounds scary.
I'm not fucking with time. Okay. Time gets iffy. When you start fucking with time, shit gets confusing, shit gets weird, shit gets fucked up. No, I am not fucking with time. I'll take a teleporter. Please let me get my ass from here to, like, France.
Yeah.
Japan. Korea. Anywheres. Within a split second. I am not fucking with time. Yes. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. If Doctor Who has taught me anything, don't fuck with time. Like, you have to be careful when it comes to fucking with time.
Absolutely. I also, like, it's the future sounds terrifying, because I don't know if it's going to be very good or very bad or in between. I'm leaning towards not so hot, but very hot all at the same time. If you get my
Yeah, yeah.
But then if you go into the past, we go back to all of the no brushing their teeth and then like the cavemen days.
I'm
and
sorry, but we were
wars.
fucking humans were like insane, disgustingly fucked in the heads. Like just the more I've learned about history and the things people have done, I'm like, what is wrong with people?
No wonder
Like
we're
I
so
just
fucked up.
no, exactly. No wonder we're so fucked up. Like
Generations of people just killing each other.
I learned lynching people in America didn't become illegal until last year.
Yeah, and it was also
November of 2022.
It was part of like a huge Black Lives Matter like type movement because they were still seeing
It
black
was
people being lynched.
Still legal to lynch people. I was like, I'm sorry. What? Like, what?
It's like all those weird laws that we read about on a previous episode.
Yeah.
And the fact that it would be like illegal to hunt rodents on Sunday unless it's a raccoon, but you can lynch people? What is going on? So yes, time, no thanks. I will pass on that thing, but teleportation would be prime because I'm literally everything and this would let me procrastinate and still be there on time. So, and I could go anywhere. So, save a lot of time.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Would you rather have to always hop around on one foot or have to always squat?
Okay, like always be in a squat position?
Or always
or
be
like
squatting. I don't know.
Like to move, I have to squat? Like, am I constantly squatting as I'm walking? Or like, cause like I'm gonna have a real fine ass. I'll tell you what.
Honestly, even if you're hopping on a leg,
you're gonna have a really nice. Your legs are gonna be looking good. If you're
banging.
Make sure to swap if you
if you
back
can.
and forth. Oh God. I don't know, man.
But can you walk normal if you have to squat? But whenever you get to like your destination, you just have to do squats all the time. Like what? What is this? I don't know.
I'm trying to picture it, but like, I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
I think I'm gonna choose the hopping on one leg. I would just
You're gonna go hopping
do a
on
lot
one
less
leg.
walking. You can't get away from the squatting, all right? So
I think I'm gonna go squatting, and the only reason I'm gonna say it is because I already kind of do a lot of squatting at work. Because I'm writing orders and I'm like going between shelves all day long and I'm constantly squatting and moving. And it's like a sidestep that I do.
Hello, squat.
So I guess I'll go squatting. I guess I'll be squatting for the rest of my life.
I want to know, like, what are some scenarios you would be in that it would be unfortunate to just be squatting the whole time? I want to know what that would be like. You're just on an entire cramped thing of an elevator and you have to go all
I was saying, could you just imagine
being
being in an elevator or something and you're just in a squat position? Or you're squatting the whole time?
You're like eye level with everyone's ass.
You have some strong ass fucking legs. I'm telling you. Holding a squat is fucking hard, man.
It really is. So good luck with that, Kaylee. Let me know how that goes for you. I'm gonna start hopping around everywhere on one leg.
All right, give me like one more. Give me a good one, Laura.
I know the next one I
Give me
looked
a-
at I didn't like.
Give me a good
so.
one.
Would you rather wear a constantly changing outfit or a constantly changing hairstyle?
Like, it just changes on its own. Like, I don't have to do the effort, right? Like, if I gotta put in the effort and be constantly changing either the outfit or the hair, I'm done. I'm out. Like, the game's over. Like,
which brings into question if I gotta change it all the time.
But if it's just changing on its own, that's a tough one. Because, like, what if I really like an outfit that, like, it changes to, and I'm like, oh, I want to be in this outfit, you know? But then it changes.
But what if all of a sudden you like have these? You're at this party. You're supposed to be glamorous, not that.
That's what I'm saying. And then it like changes. Or you like change into sweats suddenly, like just
that would be so
funny.
My question is, when it changes, is there any point in time where you're naked or bald for
and it's like visible, like it's like a flash, like a quick little flash?
That changes things. So
God, that's tough. I think I'm gonna go with the hairstyle. I think I'd rather my hair constantly change. I don't know. Oh, it's tough.
This is why I choose this one, because this one, there's some layers to it.
Literally.
Literally. I think I would probably lean towards hair because I feel like I've got
hair, like
issues. So if I have an outfit and all of a sudden I get put in this like leather whatever, I'm going to hate my fucking
suddenly life. It's full latex, like head to toe.
Dominatrix, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm at dinner with my parents. Ball and all. Ah!
Literally, just the worst place for it to happen. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna go hair because, like, you could just go through some cool hairstyles, and it could also just change color. You know, like
I do like nothing with my hair, and I want to get into more hairstyles.
Yeah,
just kind of do it for me. Maybe there's sometimes, but it would be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be fucking fantastic. And you know what? If randomly it changes into like a fucking straight up mohawk, I'm gonna be like, all right, that's something.
Let's take pictures because it's only gonna last for God knows how long. Let's go.
Oh god. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. I love it. All right. Well,
I'm so glad we did this today. That was fun.
I was gonna say this was fun. I'd say since we've now hit past the hour mark, I guess we should probably call it here. And you know, I forgot what I was about to say, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope everyone else enjoyed it as well, and you got some laughs out of it. Still haven't created social medias yet. That's happening tomorrow. So I can't sit here and be like, oh, go follow us here, go follow us there, go do this, do that. But it will be linked in the show notes, or, well, the description below where you click on the episode. It'll be listed in there, so you can find it in there, but it's probably going to be like Chaos and Cats or something like that on Instagram. You know, it'll all be listed. You'll find it. Don't worry. And eventually we'll tell you in one of the episodes. So, subscribe, follow, rate us on Apple Podcasts, as it does help us to be seen by more people, and we appreciate anything like that you can do to help us with pushing the podcast. We look forward to talking to all you lovely folks again next time. That's all I got.
Thanks for hanging, you know.
Yeah, thanks for hanging.
Freezing, so
yeah.
I was telling them to share us with their friends and family, even if it's just to make fun of us, because that's fine.
That's fine too. Like we're here to have fun. Don't take us seriously. Like this is a place to have fun. But yeah, you know, subscribe, follow, join us again for another one. Have a lovely rest of your day, evening, whatever.
Yes.
We'll talk to you again later.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bitches.